Hello, fellow entrepreneurs and networkers. This is just a pretty quick message. I want to talk about the difference between those who are successful and unsuccessful in this business of networking. And the unsuccessful people are continually trying to sell to a few people and generally getting a lot of rejection, pushing people away, and it's very, very frustrating. Whereas the successful people are talking mostly to only interested people. They're not needing to sell, they're just sharing information with people that are actually interested. And so this difference is very, very important and not very well understood. So the successful people have methods that allow them and give them ways of getting in front of lots and lots of interested people, as opposed to trying to sell to uninterested people. Trying to sell to uninterested people is very disheartening, it's very difficult, and there's not many people that can actually do that. I mean, there's very few people who can really sell, and to be able to take someone who's uninterested and change their mind and make them interested, that's the job of the salesperson, and that's not what networking is about. Okay, so how do these successful people manage to get so many interested people in front of them? And there's a variety of different methods that they use to do this, but all of them, without exception, do this. Okay, so if you don't know how to get lots and lots of interested people in front of you, you will never be successful in this business. This is a key lesson you need to learn. And there's different ways of doing it. In my particular case, when I first started in networking, I went from I was living in a country where I didn't speak the language actually, and I couldn't actually communicate with anyone in my country. So I went online, and literally by my second month, from nothing, I was earning a full-time income. And I did it by being able to get myself in front of lots and lots of people who actually were interested in what I offered, and they were benefited from what I offered. So there's many ways of doing this, but what I want to talk about today, one of the key methods is to use something called a funnel. Okay, so a funnel is something but basically where you pour people into, and out of the other end comes just interested people. So it filters out all the wrong kind of people you don't want to be wasting your time with, people that you'd need to sell to because they're not really interested, and we don't want to sell, so we don't want to talk to those people. So it filters out all these people and just returns the people with a genuine interest in your product, service, or business. Okay, so that's what a funnel is, and it begins if you're using Facebook, it will begin with a post or a meme, okay, which captures interest with the right kind of people who will click on a link, and they will go to what's called a capture page. And this capture page will gather their information, their name, their email. If you set it up for a phone number, you can have phone number as well. Whatever information you set it up for, so it will capture their information, and then it will automatically start to give them the information that they've just requested. Okay, that's what a capture page is, and the capture page is, if you like, the gate to the funnel. So people go into that, and then depending on their level of interest, that they might opt out, or they end up coming through that funnel, and now you can talk with them. So I've created many funnels, and I'm going to give you an example of a funnel that I created 3 days ago. Okay, so I did this just 3 days ago. It was specific to something that I'm involved with. It doesn't matter what it is. I'm not going to go into that, but it was specific to something that I'm involved with. And I'm going to show you some of the results. I'm just going to share my page so that you can see my email, because I get emails with these people. So first, there's a couple of people in these first ones that are actually friends that tested the system for me. Okay, so we can ignore a couple of those. But so this started 3 days ago when I built this this funnel, and I'm just going to go through. Okay, I want to show you as we go through here. These are all look at all these are all people who've expressed an interest in what I have to offer. Just goes on, and I'll keep going on. I'm still scrolling. Just absolutely loads of people who have expressed a direct interest in my product. Also, in this case, it's a product actually. So There we go, just keep going. My finger is starting to get tired, but you can see lots and lots and lots of people who want to know about this particular product. And I'm still scrolling. Oh my goodness, even I'm surprised how long this is going on for. Okay, it's got to be coming to an end. Let me have a look. Oh my goodness. Aha, okay, we've come to an end. And you can see the last one was less than an hour ago, who made an inquiry. Okay, so let's just come off the screen share. So as you can see, I have a huge number of people there who are not my friends, people that I don't know necessarily. I mean, some of them I might know, I don't know. But they're people who've seen some information that I've posted, okay, and they've opted into my system, and now they're gonna see information which I've already made this, so they can go in and look at the information, and they'll get emails, a series of emails or whatever I've set up, and they can connect with me. It shows them how they can connect with me or ask questions about the product. And I've already had customers come from this. They're not showing in this email, the customer's showing another email in my customer emails. So I've already had customers. So this is how to be successful. You must have a system that finds, that filters huge numbers of people and churns out the interested ones, so that you can spend your time talking and sharing information with people who are interested. So you don't need to sell. You don't need to persuade anybody. If somebody starts being, asking, not really being interested, I don't try and convince them. I just let them go. That's fine. I'm not a salesperson. I don't need to sell. Okay, all I need to do is find interested people, and you need systems to do that. Otherwise, it's very, very time consuming. And I do it manually as well. There's manual ways of doing this, and I do that, but it's much, much slower. It takes, so much more time, so much more labor intensive. So this is an automated way of doing it. So if you would like to learn how to make a funnel, and it is extremely easy, like, anyone can do this. If you can use Facebook, you can make a funnel. Okay, it's very, very easy. It's just literally pointing, clicking, copying and pasting. It's simple, simple, simple. But if you want to learn how to make a funnel, how to drive traffic to your funnel, okay, how to get people into the funnel, in other words, because a funnel is useless unless people are going into it. So you need to have a way of getting people into your funnel. And once you've done that, you're going to have loads and loads and loads of people who are interested in your product or your service. And that's the difference between successful people and unsuccessful people in this business. You have to learn how to get in front of interested people. So I'm more than happy to help anybody who wants help, who wants to learn how to do this. Just connect with me, okay? And I will share with you what I know about this. I don't care what business you're in, it doesn't matter. You don't need to be in my business, okay? Whatever business you're in, that's fine. I will teach you how you can find interested people for your business. Okay, so hopefully that was helpful for you. Thank you very much, and I hope to hear from you.